Hello there. This document over here is a document which says that South Africa is no longer a republic. It is now a corporation tied into United States Securities and Exchange Commission. It says here at the top, it gives the number, etc., with the company filings. Okay. Now I claim to be a sovereign human being and not a company employee. So what I've done is I've made myself together an affidavit, okay, renouncing myself as an employee of this particular corporation. Okay, now what I've said in my affidavit is this. This is the communication, notice of understanding and claim of right. All government or corporate officials or employees or trustees. I am the direct executor and claim benefits as per all freedom, stroke, free man affidavits, public, private, local, international, as an immortal supreme power, flesh, blood, and spirit, sovereign, free man on the land. For an affidavit, there are two ways you can do it. You need three signatures, of prominent people in your community, which I have got on my affidavit. Also, to give it more impetus, I've also had it notarized by a notary. But what I never realized when I went to notary is there's a special way of doing an affidavit. The main thing is you got to have an oath and affirmation for the jurant. Okay, now I'll just read you what a jurant is. A jurant is the official written statement by a notary public that he or she has administered and witnessed an oath or affirmation for the oath of office or on an affidavit, that is, that a person is sworn to be or affirm the truth of information contained in the document under penalty of perjury, whether that document is a lengthy disposition or a simple statement on application form. The simplest form or jurand and the oath of affirmation administered by the notary are jurand sworn or affirmed before me on this day, oath, do you solemnly swear that the contents of this affidavit subscribed to your correct and true. Okay. Now, the one that I actually got when my notary stamped it, all they basically did is they did it as the commissioner of oaths to justify the signature on it, but it wasn't. I never swore it. Okay. So, which means I have to go back again. That leaves me in a little bit of position because all the documentation has been signed, stamped, etc., which means I must basically draw up the whole thing again, and I must go through to the signatures, get them to sign it, rewrite it, get the stamps done, go through to the notary, and have it done all over again. As of yet, I have not submitted this particular document to those who are necessary to receive it, in my estimation. For example, the Master of the Supreme Court, the Prime Minister of the country, let's say the police department, Metro Police, whoever else, is necessary to receive it. Now, if there's anybody out there who has perhaps gone through this whole procedure, I'd be very grateful if you can perhaps contact me and let me know how you've done, how valid the actual document is, and the correct procedure in submitting it. I've also drawn up another document, which is what I call my claim of right. It says, I'm a divine and immortal spirit. I'm claiming through my association with the spirits of society. I'm claiming ownership of my name, flesh and spirit. No one can claim that, and your society cannot. And included in this claim are my children and grandchildren, and I've got them all listed there. And that I'm also going to submit. But those of course, I'm going to submit to different people. For example, I'm going to submit one to the Queen of England, because South Africa, where I am, is, I believe, still part of the Commonwealth, or we are not. And I'm going to submit one to the Pope. I suppose I can do it on the form of a papal bull, where they only consider, the flesh of an animal, etc., with all the stuff on it, but I think that's getting a little bit overboard. And I think that I'll have to submit one to the Postmaster General, whoever that might be. and I'll have to, of course, submit to the Supreme Court. So if any of you out there are listening to me and can help me on this, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and powers of evil.